Well, hello, and welcome everyone to our presentation about the bad effects caused by global warming, especially the disaster to our planet. And the causes effect solution that we'll show you is about causes effect solution to melted ice in the two poles. So let's begin with what global warming is. Well, as you all know that global warming is the phenomenon of increasing average air temperature near the surface of the Earth. And global warming was the reason of many humanoid activities, such as the amount of carbon dioxide emission mostly from factories and fossil fuel and vehicles. And next, we're going to talk about the effects of global warming. While global warming caused climate changing, the rising of temperature on the planet, many disastered weather conditions, and underwear disaster. And because of that, lead to melting ice in the two poles in our planet, which is the main problem that we're going to talk about today. Firstly, we have to know about the Earth's atmosphere. While it's a thick layer of carbon dioxide and helps us trap heat and maintain life of animals and plants. And having a thick layer of carbon dioxide, just like you having a thick blanket when you're sleeping, is really hot. It traps heat inside of the earth and causing global warming. And the more heat we trap will lead to the rise of temperature and make the ice of the two poles melted. Well, as you can see, here are some footage from NASA showing that the ice melted in the North Pole through times and times. And next, we're going to talk about the effect to the world and our life of melting ice. First, melting ice can take over lands, especially in Vietnam, as you can see on the screen. And the water rise also drowned locals' house, and many people lost their homes. And as the government said, that if by the year 2070 our sea level increased by 45 centimeters, we will lose nearly 6% of the land area in our country, and many more people living near the sea will lose their home. Secondly, because of the ice melt, many animals such as polar bear, seal, and penguin will lose their home and habitat. And finally, we're going to talk about the solution to all of this problem. There are many things that we can do to help reduce global warming, such as planting trees to help absorb the amount of carbon dioxide, or we can reduce, recycle, and reuse to lower the amount of waste and trashes. And then we can also use environmentally friendly energy, such as wind energy, solar energy by using solar panel, or just simply we can go to school to work by bike. It helps reduce the amount of CO2 emission out instead of going by car. And there are also many organizations that start planting trees to help the world. For example, Team Tree, as you can see, they want to plant 20 million trees for the world. As $1 donated is equal 1 tree. And finally, thank you all for listening to our presentation about the causes, effects, and solution about melting ice in the two poles.